Hi guys! Welcome to Keeping It Simple Crafts. I hope you're having a great summer. Today we're going to be making a summer 5-gallon paint stir stick door swag. So you're going to need a cute sign, and mine came from Dollar Tree, 2 rolls of the 10-inch deco mesh, a 5-gallon paint stir stick, and some ribbon to get started. And you're also going to need pipe cleaners. You could paint your stir stick if you wanted to. First, I'm going to move down about 2 inches or so, take a pipe cleaner, twist it around my paint stir stick to the left side. Take a second pipe cleaner, twist it around my paint stir stick. This time I'm going to place it on the right side. And then I'm going to take a third pipe cleaner, twist it around my paint stir stick, and leave it pointing toward the ceiling or the center. Then I'm going to move down 4 or 5 inches, same steps. 1 pipe cleaner on the left side, a second pipe cleaner to the right side, and then 1 pointing toward the ceiling. I did 4 sets of 3. Now I'm adding a little Gorilla Glue, hot glue, around the pipe cleaners to make sure they don't slide or move. Just be very careful when you use your hot glue. And you could make this on a yardstick if you wanted to, but you'll need more than 2 rolls of 10-inch mesh. I am stacking my 2 colors of mesh, one on top of the other, gathering it together, going to make a poof or puff for the very top on the left side. And it's okay if it's folded a little bit, you can straighten it later. So now I'm going to the top of the 5-gallon paint stir stick on the left side, going to open up the pipe cleaner, twist it 2 or 3 times around the mesh, and then place it back on the left side, the pipe cleaner. And you can fluff and shape as you go or wait and do it all at the end. Now I'm going to move down about 12 to 14 inches, make another bubble, poof, puff, whatever you want to call it. I am going to call this bubble method, and I'm just made a bubble, about a 12 to 14 inch bubble, going to the second pipe cleaner on the left side, twisting the pipe cleaner around my mesh. Now I'm going to let out more mesh and just be patient. Sometimes mesh likes to stick together. It's okay, just take your time. It will turn out really pretty in the end. I am just going to repeat the same process. I'm going to make another 12 to 14 inch bubble, place it on the third pipe cleaner on the left side. So I'm working my way down the left side, then I'm going to repeat the same steps on the right side, and then I'm going to do the same down the center of this 5-gallon paint stir stick, and I'm going to leave a long tail at the end. You can make this door swag for any season or holiday. I have lots of yardstick door swags. They also make beautiful garlands and centerpieces too, and I have lots of tutorials on yardstick door swags and just a few on the 5-gallon paint stir stick door swags. But I have a playlist. If you'd like to see more for different seasons and holidays, I can link the playlist below in the description box for you, but these are so fun to make. If you're enjoying this tutorial, please hit that thumbs up button. Leave me a comment, share this tutorial, and if you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, I would love to have you as a subscriber. It is free to subscribe. Today is June 13th, 2024, so you'll have to let me know in the comment section what date you are watching this tutorial. And also, I'm thinking about doing some Christmas in July tutorials, so let me know if that sounds like something fun that you would watch. Now I'm starting on the right side, so I'm making a poof for the top right side. I just think it looks really pretty to have the poofs on the top, and you can kind of fan and spread them out since the mesh is doubled. So I'm just on the right side, put the mesh in, push it down to the paint stir stick, twist the pipe cleaners around it, place it back on the right side, slide your hand down about 12 to 14 inches to make another bubble, and just repeat the same process all the way down the right side and then again down the center. And you will have a little bit of mesh left over. I believe each roll of mine had 10 yards on each roll. You can take your mesh and go to each bubble and kind of slide the bottom layer of mesh out from under the other one to make it fuller and more fluffy if you would like. My daughter picked out the colors of mesh for me, and she picked out the cute little summer gnome sign for me from Dollar Tree. And then I did add and pick out the ribbon. At the beginning I had a different color out, but I wanted to do some whiter ribbon, and so I went with some yellow and white ribbon, some pretty green ribbon, and some orange, which you'll see in just a little bit. But here's how it looks when I get the loops or the bubbles spread out and it fluffed. These two colors together would also be perfect for fall. Next, I'm taking some cable tie mounts or zip tie mounts that I ordered off of Amazon, adding a little bit of Gorilla Glue around them just to make sure they stay. It makes your attaching signs to wreaths really easy because you can just thread a zip tie or a pipe cleaner or some floral wire through these cable tie mounts to attach your sign to your wreath. Just let it have time to dry first. Next, I'm going to be adding some ribbon to my door swag, and my daughter had some flowers picked out for me to add to this wreath, and I totally forgot to add them. But flowers are always beautiful on wreaths. So first I'm dovetailing this 2.5-inch width ribbon with wire, pinching it together, going to the top left pipe cleaner, going to put the ribbon in between the pipe cleaner, give it a few twists, and then I'm going to go diagonal across the store swag. So I'm putting the pipe cleaner back down on the left side. I'm going to not pull it tight, and then I'm going to pinch it together and look for the pipe cleaner on the right side at a diagonal angle and just twist the ribbon in it, and then I'm going to dovetail the end. I am going to repeat this same process. I'm just going to move down a little bit and add another diagonal strip of ribbon. I just love this ribbon for summer, love the yellow and white stripes together. And at first I did an awful job at dovetailing the end, so I had to fix that. Then now I'm adding my second strip of ribbon on the left side. Then I'm going to go diagonal across it and leave another tail and dove that end. And then I'm going to add two bows, one to the top and one to the bottom of this door swag. when you're tying a bow, you're going to want to choose ribbon with wire because it's easier to work with, the loops stand up, and the bow just holds its shape better. And most of this ribbon, the 1.5-inch ribbon, is from Sam's Club, and then I can't remember where the yellow and white striped ribbon is from at the moment. But now that I have my bow the size I want, then I'm putting a zip tie around it. And just remember, try to make your loops the same size each time. It's really important to keep your loops the same size when you're tying the bow. So I've got my zip tie on it. I'm going to thread a piece of floral wire underneath the zip tie to make it easy to attach to my wreath, and I'm going to dovetail the ends. I have lots of bow tutorials on my YouTube channel where I talk you all the way through the tutorial. I have a bow tutorial playlist that I can link for you in the description box. There's lots of different styles of bows, lots of different ways to make bows. And then for the one at the top, I just used the yellow and white striped ribbon. Now I'm taking the floral wire, threading it underneath the zip tie on the back of the bow, and then I'm going to take this bow, go to the bottom of the 5-gallon paint stir stick where the last set of pipe cleaners are, thread the wires through, go to the back of the paint stir stick, twist those wires, cut them off short and fold them down. But first I've got to fluff and shape my bow. Just be patient when you're shaping your bow. It takes a little bit of time, patience, and practice when tying bows. This is not one of my better bows. For some reason, I did not, with the 2.5-inch width ribbon, do 2 loops on the left and 2 loops on the right. I don't know why I only did one on the left and one on the right, but it still turns out pretty in the end. Now I'm threading my wires on the left side of the paint stir stick and the right side. You'll want to thread your wires through the mesh. That way you don't change the shape of your door swag. Now I'm going to the back, giving those wires a few twists, then I'm going to cut them off short and fold them down. And here's how it looks with the bottom bow. And then next we're going to take some floral wire and just thread it through the cable tie mounts so we can easily attach our sign to our wreath, and I'm putting the sign in the middle. This bow is going on the very top of the door swag where the first set of pipe cleaners are. So I'm just adding a zip tie around the center of it, going to dovetail the ends and fluff and shape my bow. And for those of you that have been asking about the kittens, Mango's little kittens, she had 8 kittens on May 3rd, and we have found homes for all of them except for one little female. All of them are doing good. Mango's doing good. she was spayed this week. She stopped letting them nurse, and so we took her to the vet and had her spayed. Surgery went perfect, and she is doing great. She's just healing and taking it easy. But the kittens are doing great, and they're just growing, and I added a short video if you want to check that out. Usually when I do 3 loops on the left and 3 loops on the right, I usually put one of the loops at the top and one at the bottom of the bow. So that's always an option, but I just left them on each side because I knew I was placing this on this door swag, and I wanted the 3 poofs or puffs that I made with the mesh to kind of stand out and show up. So you'll see in just a second, I just threaded the wires through the mesh to the back of the paint stir stick, twisted the wires, cut them off short, and folded them down. And then to hang it up, you can drill a hole in the top of the yardstick and then add some wire or twine to make a loop to hang it on your door. But these also make pretty centerpieces and garlands too. I took the door swag outside and hung it on my front door, and the camera, the lighting, it just does not do the colors justice. I don't know why it appears so dark, because it's really a beautiful day. Bless you, Lucky. My little daughter's coonhound is sleeping here beside me, and she just sneezed. So sorry about that, guys, but I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button and leave me a comment. And if you can share this video with a friend, I would really appreciate it. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful summer.